Purple. Okay, yellow. Light green. Aqua.
Yes! Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to Brianna's World and click the notification bell.
Hi guys!
Welcome back to Brianna's World, and today we are making giant poppets!
That's right, we've done some projects with these before, but this time we're making our biggest poppet project ever. But before we get to that, we want to show you how we make these giant poppets. Check these out.
Yeah.
They really pop. You can make your own at home if you follow these steps.
So the first step to making the giant poppets is we're gonna take our EVA foam and we're gonna cut it into 4 pieces, like this.
Yeah, so this sheet we bought is 55 centimeters, and so we've cut that in half.
Yep.
So it's 27 and a half centimeters, and it cuts really easy. Look, it's so satisfying cutting through this stuff.
Oh, yes.
Next, we're also making these cardboard strips. So we're cutting these strips. These are 5 poppet strips. It's 142 centimeters by 30 centimeters, just rectangles, and we're gonna trace out some circles on these, and then we'll cut them out. So the end result looks like this. Okay, now here's the most tricky part of this whole thing. So we've got the EVA foam. I've got a hot pan that we use for pancakes, and I've got it to kind of like a medium heat. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat up the EVA foam by putting it down here. And I'm gonna cover it with a piece of cardboard and just apply a light pressure. Just lay in my hand right on top. I found a plastic ball and I cut it in half. So actually I have 2 halves. And this is a great mold. So this is about 20 centimeters and these sheets are about 27 centimeters. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat this up, get it hot, and then we're gonna stretch it over the ball, and hopefully it will take on that round shape of the poppets. Now you'll notice I'm wearing gloves because this process is very hard on your hands, especially your thumbs. So make sure you have some heavy gloves when you're doing this, and you also don't want to get burnt. So the corners aren't hot, so I can pick it up by the corners. And I'm gonna pull this over the ball and stretch it out. Turn it, stretch it again. I'm gonna do the corners, stretch it. And I keep going around and doing this several times until it starts forming. Now it'll only stretch when it's really hot. So as it cools, it's gonna get harder to stretch. Trying to get this even on all sides. And if you do it right, it'll look like a nice ball or dome shape. Okay. And that's about it. Okay, so that's the finished product.
Next, we're going to iron these flat so it's easier to glue onto the cardboard. So we're just gonna iron right here.
So the iron heats it up and makes it soft.
Yep, and we're gonna wait a little bit.
10 seconds.
Yep.
Wait 10 seconds, and then we're gonna pick the iron up.
There we go.
Rotate it, and then put the ruler on the hot part, help flatten it down. While that's cooling and going flat, then she can iron the next part.
Like
And
this.
you keep rotating with that. So it takes about a minute.
Yep,
iron these.
This is what I have so far.
So this is what they look like when they're done versus
tell
what they look like before. See how these
very
are
squiggly.
much easier to glue onto the cardboard. So the next step is gluing colored paper down to the cardboard pieces and cutting them out until we get this. This is the final product. Now we're ready to add the poppet. Okay, so the last step is we've got to glue the poppet into the frame that we created. So I'm going to use a glue gun. It works really well. And we're just going to put a little ring of glue right around the outside. We'll put a little bit extra in the corners. And then we're going to stick this down and flip it over. And so we're just going to hold it down for about a minute until it dries. We're going to do this 5 times and then we'll be done. Ta-da! There we go. The finished product. Whee, look at this. Boink. Really looks like real poppets, and when you put these all in a row, it looks incredible. Okay, so now the part where you guys all have been waiting for. You've seen the thumbnail, you know we're gonna build a house that's covered in poppets, and here's the next step. So we've taken the poppets, we've glued them to the cardboard into big sheets, and now I'm in the process of custom building the house, covering it with poppets, and we're gonna do the whole house, and it's gonna be crazy. Okay guys, here it is, the giant poppet house! It is so awesome. It took so long to build, and it was a surprise for Bree. See, this is Bree's birthday today, and on our Thai channel, we surprised her with the Poppet House. She knew we were making poppets. She even helped me make poppets, but she didn't know why we were making poppets.
Exactly, yeah, I was kind of confused, like, oh, are we doing like a little project or something?
Yeah. But anyway, it worked. She was surprised, and it turned out to be really epic and a lot of fun, although the wind is kind of blowing. Please don't fall down. We got some over there. We did all around the door here. Biggest poppet in the world, biggest poppet house. World record.
Not only are these poppets the biggest one.
No, we have to let the audience tell us if they see this is the biggest.
That's right, guys.
Yes.
That's my wife, by the way. If you know of any other house in the world made of poppets is bigger than this one, put it down in the comments. I want to see it because, frankly, that would be awesome, right?
Tell the Guinness Book the World Record.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know if this is going to stay up long enough for them to come out.
So that
The wind is blowing it
how
away.
many poppets that you make?
Okay, so there's 250 poppets. It took me about 7 or 8 days, probably about 70 hours
And
to
what
produce.
happened to your back?
I threw my back out. Oh my gosh, it was so painful, but I worked through it. I feel better now.
I was very confused when I saw it. I was like, oh, can I help? Because I see like there's like a lot of them. Like very confused, and I only like did a little bit of it, you know, because I'm just kind of like helping a little bit, and you're like, oh no, it's okay, right? And then I'm like so surprised that this is what it is.
Yeah. Let's go see this side.
Okay, so over here we have another wall of poppets.
So many poppets.
So why don't we just play game?
Yes.
Okay.
Challenge.
All right, let's go to the big wall. Let's go to the big wall. All right, Skylar, come in here.
Come on, guys.
Bring my niece in, Kate. Kate, you can play too. Okay.
What shall we call this one?
I'm gonna call out the color, and you guys gotta pop it. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. On your marks, get set. Purple. Okay. Yellow. Light green. Aqua.
Yes. First person.
Pink. Pink. All right. Green. Yellow. Pink. Purple. Green. Teal. And purple.
Green, yellow. Green, yellow.
Yellow. Two hands. Green, yellow.
Purple.
Pink, purple. Pink, purple.
Think about it.
Yellow and teal. This is fun. It's like Twister on the wall.
I know, right?
Wall twister.
Monster. I feel like this is a game that spiders would do.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Okay, guys, I think that's about all for today's episodes. We wanted to show you our awesome Poppet House, and if you have any other ideas for giant, epic things that you want us to create,
And if somehow you get your hands on the people of the Guinness Book of World Records, how about this?
tell about this.
Yes.
All right, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to Brianna's World. Bye-bye.
Bye.